Trust me, if you're planning to travel anywhere from today to the point we get a vaccine that is affordable, then you're gonna need this video, so watch it throughout. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, let me introduce myself. I am Vaikari Pujari. I am a stylist and an entrepreneur. I own a company named Uniquely Mainstream, wherein we provide styling services to everyone, even you. We style you as per your body type and your comforts and discomforts, which hasn't been done before. And we also don't ask you to buy any products from us. It all will be in your budget. So if you want to go check us out, here is the Instagram handle. I'll also be leaving a link in the description. As I mentioned in the previous videos, my DMs are always open for any of your queries, and many of you have been sending me messages asking what will suit your body type, and I'm so glad to be able to help you in some way or the other. Just know that all of your DMs go in my requests folder, and that has maximum 10 chat threads. So if I haven't replied to your message yet, then that is because I haven't read it, but I'll definitely reply to all of your messages. My DMs are always open for you. For YouTube, I make any sorts of videos that you might find useful. So today's video is a vlog. I decided to make it because I am going home. My mom does stay in Aurangabad. I stay in PCMC Pune. I've been planning to go home for a really long time, but I didn't want to get into all that medical certificate wala trouble to generate an e-pass, because medical certificate means you have to go to a hospital, which exposes you to more people, and I didn't want to risk my parents in any way at all. But it doesn't seem like this e-pass system is going anywhere anytime soon. So I decided to go home. It's 10th of June today. I went out yesterday evening for a medical certificate. I roamed around in a 2-kilometer area, but I didn't find any clinics open. Just 2 of them were there. One was an ortho, one was a dermat. Now the thing is, as per the website where you can generate the e-pass, it's okay that you get a medical certificate of any BAMS or MBBS doctor. So both of these doctors were MBBS and more qualified, but they both denied me a medical certificate because they were like, you have to go to a general physician, he only will provide you the medical certificate. I even requested them, like, it's okay, I'll take it on myself, you just give me the medical certificate. If the e-pass doesn't get generated, then I'll try again. But they still denied. But fortunately, there was a receptionist there. She told me that there's one more general physician who would be coming 11 o'clock in the morning today, who can give me a medical certificate. So I went 11 o'clock today and I got the medical certificate. I got the certificate from Dr. Rahul Mahajan. His clinic is near Chinchwadgaon Chowk or Chinchwadgaon Chowk. So you can go and get it from him if at all you need. Finally, I got the medical certificate, and the driver Dada who's coming to pick me up, he's supposed to be applying for the e-pass. Few of my friends told me that if someone is coming to pick you from some other city, so it's better that you apply from the other city, because there might be a lot of applications here in Pune, so it takes a little while. I'm supposed to hear from him. It's 3 o'clock now. He hasn't told me anything yet, but I hope he has applied. You can find it all on the website. I'll leave it in the description if you want to check that out, but I'm not sure whenever you are traveling that will be valid or not. This is as on 10th of June that it is valid. So please do your research if you are traveling. And that's it. I'll update you as soon as I hear from him about the e-pass. So it's 9:30 the same night, and driver Dada had applied for a pass and that got rejected. It doesn't have any reason mentioned on it.
Well, it does have a reason mentioned on it, but at that point of time, I didn't think this no written so rejected made any sense. So I thought they just put it for the sake of it. I'll be explaining it later in the video.
And after that, I took my time and I applied for the pass. I applied around 8:30. It's 9:30 now. And I am truly terrified, and I'm just hoping that it works this time, because if it doesn't, I'm actually even terrified to refresh the page every time. Why so much? So that this is my second chance, and if it gets rejected this time, my dad is saying that he's gonna come pick me up applying on his own name, and I don't want that to happen, because the whole point of me not going home for so long was to not risk both of them. And mom and dad both have started kind of panicking. So I just really hope it goes through. I'll show you what the server looks like. So it's the next day. The whole day I was really sad, so I didn't even want to take my camera and shoot anything, so I didn't. I had applied for a pass yesterday evening,
which I haven't received a response for. After that, I called the police control room today morning. So I talked to him. First of all, he was not willing to talk to me because I mentioned that a driver is going to come pick me up. So he started saying that the driver is coming from some other city, so we can't be providing any kind of certificate for that. But I explained him the situation that no one else is there to come pick me up. It's just going to be a driver one way. You have to do something because from the other district they are considering it as a commercial thing and they are not approving his pass that has already been rejected. I kind of even teared up actually in while talking on the call, which doesn't usually happen. I don't know why it happened, but yeah, he just noted down the token number and it's been 5-6 hours after that, but nothing has happened. So obviously I don't know how long it's gonna take, or is the result even going to come, because one of my cousins had applied 2 weeks ago and he never received the response on that application. Not a rejection, not an approval for obviously, but nothing. He didn't even receive a response. So I was scared of that in the morning. I had put some stories on Instagram saying that all of this is an update and I won't be replying. So few of you guys so kindly replied to the story, and some of you told me that one of your friends application got done, like he applied first time so it got rejected, but then he applied as a student so it got approved, but that also took 4 days. So now that 4 day is my hope. Hey everyone, just popped in here. I'm super late. It's around 7 something and now I'm starting.
Well, let me explain. I am finally home, which you might be able to tell from my face, which is not cared for at all, and full length PJs. I know every Indian girl knows what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, I'm finally home and this was supposed to be a vlog.
I'll be vlogging as much as I can.
But thanks to my motion sickness, I was puking the whole way from Pune to Aurangabad and I could not record a damn thing. I actually even considered on scrapping the plan of making this video at all, but then a few of you guys asked me on Instagram when I got the pass about how I got it and what all I did. So I decided sitting down and explaining it to you guys. Trust me, if you're planning to travel anywhere from today to the point we get a vaccine that is affordable, then you're gonna need this video, so watch it throughout. So the last update that I gave you guys was on 11th of June, 6 or 7 in the evening, and I was very sad at that point because I was not getting a response from any of the applications that I had done. Apparently no one from the portal, at least from the PCMC division, is checking the requests at all, so I was getting quite sad. But then exactly 1 hour after that, I got the passes and I was going home. Now listen to me, it was not the same pass that I had applied for. I'll be leaving all the links in the description for which I had applied and from the websites from where I got the pass. Now firstly, there is a Maharashtra police ka portal on which everyone applies. You can apply on it even if you want to go inter-district or interstate. And I did the same. My driver dada was coming from Jalna, so he applied, but his application got rejected, as I told you. For so long I didn't see that there was any reason, but the reason was literally mentioned on the application in the exact same words, like no written, so rejected. So I did not get what this no written, so rejected is. But then I was talking to one of my friends and then he explained it to me. Maybe it's like that you can go from Jalna but can't come back to Jalna on the pass that Jalna is approving. That is why the pass was not cleared, since Jalna comes as a green zone and Pune comes as a red zone. And if anyone of you are still confused about my situation about Jalna, Pune and Aurangabad, let me just explain briefly. My home is in Aurangabad. I stay in PCMC Pune, but our driver Dada, who is like the one we know and my mom and dad trust, he was at his village in Jalna, so he had to come from there, pick me up from Pune and then drop me at Aurangabad and go back to Jalna. So we needed a to and fro pass which had Aurangabad in the route. As I told you, I applied for another pass from PCMC to Jalna. That didn't get a response, and that is the same website I'm talking about which never gets response, which my cousin didn't get a response for. Then I started worrying, but meanwhile what I had also done is, since my friend explained it to me and I realized that Jalna can maybe give a permission to go from Jalna even if not come back to Jalna. So I applied for a permission for my driver Dada from Jalna to Pune just to come to Pune and no return on it. So that request got accepted in around 6 to 7 hours. I had applied it on 11th somewhere in the afternoon. It got approved. I saw it approved around 8 in the night. And at the same time, now the question was how to go back from Pune to him for Jalna and me for Aurangabad. Now the thing is that Pune and PCMC might be receiving a lot of applications, or I don't know what is the problem, but they just don't tend to respond. But there is a good side to it. There is one more website, which is Pune Police's website, from where you can create a pass which allows you to go just out of Pune. It doesn't allow you to come back. So that is how I managed coming home with 2 different passes. In the Pune police website, you just have to choose from a drop down which is the nearest police station to you. For me it was Baner. So I put that. For both the passes, there are categories from which you have to select whether you are a stranded individual, stranded student, and I didn't feel like cheating on it and putting something wrong, so I just put stranded individual as I was. In both the websites, there is a 100 words ka limited space in which you can explain your reason. So I explained that I am stranded there for 3 months and the expenses are quite high there. I own a business, so I want to be at my home, and also that my mother is bedridden, which is a fact, but it's nothing to worry about if any one of you are concerned. So this is how I got both the passes approved from the Pune police website. Also I got the pass within 6 to 7 hours, so which is a great thing. I don't know if everyone will get a pass in just that much duration, but some people have told me that it takes up to 4 to 5 days also on Maharashtra police website. So if you are planning to go home or go anywhere else, just take that into mind.
Now I'm starting. I'll be vlogging as much as I can, but I'm running super late. Driver bhai is already there for 15 minutes, so I got to go.
Okay, after this, as I told you, I puked a lot. Couldn't do anything. Forget about recording a video or vlogging, any kind of thing. But I'm gonna explain to you what all checkposts are there and what all things you should take care of. Firstly, there are checkposts. They are not that strictly checking, but again it takes time. We got 3 checkposts in our way. One was when we left boundaries of Pune, which was I think somewhere near Shirur when we were leaving Pune. Then the next one was when we left from Ahmednagar, and the next one was at the start of Aurangabad. Now the one that is at the end of Pune, though they don't check you very strictly, there are police standing and they stop each and every vehicle. They just see the pass and let you go. Now the things that you have to make sure is to have an ID proof on you, preferably Aadhaar card. And then your medical certificate also should be with you. Also download and keep the Arogya Setu app on your phone. Now second point, get extra food and water, and by extra I don't mean half a liter extra. Plan like you're gonna be stuck somewhere for 4 days and get the water accordingly, water and food, because there's nothing open in the way. Though we think like the lockdown is completely open, but I think the shops on the highways are not running. No dhabas were open, nothing, literally nothing was open. When I almost entered Nagar, then I could find a shop where I could get a water bottle. I had 1.5 liter of water with me and I used all of it in the first half hour while puking. But luckily my driver Dada had extra water, so that got me through. Make a thorough check of your car or bike wherever you are going. Though government has allowed for the repair shops to open, not many are open. There are very small shops which can just hardly help you with a punctured tire or things like that. We got 3 checkposts in our way because while coming from Pune, he actually got me through some Anandika route which I didn't know. I think if I had gone from Vimanagar, there might have been more checkposts. I'm not sure about it. So usually if it takes me around 4.5-5 hours to come by car from Pune to Aurangabad, this day it took me around 6 hours, which is not bad. Again, considering that we had started early in the morning, the rush at the checkposts was less. And yeah, 6 to 7 hours later, I was home, entirely tired after throwing up for so many times, but obviously happy to be with my family. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please share it with the people who want to travel anytime soon. And please don't consider that everything is back to normal and you can just go roam around in any district, anywhere, cross any boundaries you want. That is not the way it is. few of you even replied to my Instagram stories saying that you were gonna go without a pass itself. So please don't do that. I've given all the links in the description. If you have any queries, comment on this video, I'll reply, or even DM on Instagram, anything is fine. I'll see you next week with more amazing videos. Since I've come home, I'm planning to redecorate room. I have a few hauls for you too. So stay tuned for that. See you next week. Bye bye.